Have we got a sleepy teeny for you? This one is called Who Let the Dragon Out? Why do we call it that? Because we're using dragon fruit. We are using watermelon. We are using kiwi. We are using chamomile tea. And you can only imagine what these taste like when you put them all together. So let's get to it and put them together. Okay, we need a muddling glass. We got a muddling glass. We need a kiwi. What do you do with a kiwi? You slice it up, of course. Nice, beautiful slice of golden kiwi. Cut that into quarters so it makes it easier to muddle. Put that in your glass. Next, dragon fruit. Don't need a whole lot of dragon fruit. Look at that beautiful slice there. Well, we're going to use half of this slice because that's all we need. Look at that. There. Watermelon. Who can resist fresh watermelon? Look at this. Gotta get this out of the rind. And look at that. Okay. All right. We put 1, 2, 3, and then we have 2 more. What do we do with those? In here. Wow. Perfectly ripe, sweet. You're allowed to eat along the way when you make sleepy teenies. Nobody said there's strict rules. There are no strict rules. Play with it. Have fun. When you got fresh fruit in front of you, just go ahead and have some. Beautiful. Chamomile tea. Why? You tell me. Why would we use chamomile tea? You don't know? Ask the question in the comments below. Someone else will answer you, or I'll answer you. Either way, let's start muddling. Look at that. Okay. Watermelon. Dragon fruit. Kiwi. And we muddle. Now, some people wonder, why do we make so many sleepy teenies that require you to muddle things? And the answer is because we don't want to use any processed juices, because when you go in and you buy a processed juice, they typically add sugar, they add other types of chemicals or artificial colors or all sorts of garbage. We don't put garbage in sleepy teenies. We have natural, fresh fruits, vegetables, chamomile, those types of things. You're not going to find us putting anything artificial in here. No artificial colors, none of that. Not in a sleepy teeny. Okay, we've gone ahead and made our base mixture. And of course, what do we need? We need one of these. We need a martini shaker. And we need to fill it with ice. After you fill that with ice, what do? You use your strainer. These have a lot of pulp. That dragon fruit is pretty pulpy once you go ahead and muddle it together. Watermelon pretty much falls apart, especially when it's so perfectly ripe like this one. But there's still a little bit of watermelon pulp. You just don't want to drink things that you have to chew. That's sort of one of my rules. I don't drink things that I have to chew. If I'm going to have to chew it, then it's not a drink. It should be a meal. Maybe a chunky soup. Okay. Let's make sure we get all of the beautiful liquid out of here. We've got to use our muddler to move the pulp out of the way so it doesn't block our screen. Okay. You can see some of the bright pink from the dragon fruit in here. Okay. Now, on goes the lid, and we shake. All right. Martini glass, because what else do you put a sleepy teeny in if you don't put it in a martini glass? And in we go. Look at that. Nobody would know this wasn't an alcoholic drink, but we don't use alcohol, we don't use caffeine, none of that stuff in a Sleepy Teeny. Wow. I told you that watermelon was super ripe and super fresh, and it comes through. It definitely comes through. So I don't know about you, and I don't really know who let the dragon out, but I'm glad they did because I was able to catch it and put it right in here, just like you should be able to do too. So don't forget, subscribe, like, hit the notification bell, tell your friends. And if you really want to learn the true science behind sleep, none of this make-up garbage that you find all over the internet that doesn't work, it's just there for clickbait. This is the real stuff right here. Sleep Science Today. Come and join us. And if there's things that we haven't talked about that you want us to talk about, put it in the comments and say, hey, we'd love to hear about such and such. And we will get you the actual experts to talk about it and teach you what you need to know. Sleep Science Today, we'll see you there.